How many high school students leave behind a legacy?
I never thought that I would change the landscape of WGN athletics from a social media perspective, and I'm extremely happy that I have done that, and I hope that the people that come in after me can build on that legacy, and that's my ultimate goal.
Zain Bando's legacy at Downers Grove North only begins online. For the last 2 years, the senior has run a half-dozen WGN athletics social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram.
You see there's game updates.
Providing pictures and score updates to make you feel like you're at the game.
Last night after the game, after he signed off, one grandparent tagged in and said, thanks for all your reporting. It gives me an opportunity to follow my grandson.
Let's go, transition.
I think some of it was he just includes himself, and says, here's what I can do for you. Just get in there and see what the need is. And if there was a need for, as more teams start doing social media, no one was doing it.
Oh, they work on this specifically to improve their passing.
But the impact he's made offline can't be measured in likes and retweets.
He brings something that nobody else brings to the table.
What sticks out most about Zain is not just his near encyclopedic sports knowledge or his social media savvy, but the perfect perspective that he uses to go through life, never letting his circumstances slow him down.
I know I have specific differences from other people, but at the end of the day, it's just finding that balance of how can I do what I need to do in order to be successful in my own life.
Zain was born prematurely at 25 weeks and spent the first 3 months of his life in the hospital. The diagnosis, cerebral palsy. But Zain hasn't let his physical confinements restrict him from pursuing his passion.
With me having a disability, I feel like sports has become my way to find some peace and pretty much forget about everything else that may be different about me.
Public address announcer at volleyball games, student manager for the football and basketball teams, sports and multimedia editor for the student newspaper.
Good job, guys. Pretty good, right?
Sports have provided opportunity, and Zain's go-get-it attitude forged his path.
Isn't it funny sports can make that connection? I'm happy that he can use that as a way to, be part of the team, be one of the guys. Everybody just wants to fit in the world, that's it.
Zain Bando hasn't played a game for the Trojans in 4 years, but he's as much a part of the teams as any athlete.
His energy, he does a lot for us that no one really sees. He gets the job done on Twitter. He's telling people when the games are, running the social medias, doing a lot of stuff for us that we really appreciate.
This is currently one of our 2 sports pages here.
He never has a bad day. He fights just as hard as any athlete does. He works at what he does in his craft every day like any one of our other athletes. And our kids take notice of that.
Sounds like a lasting legacy, indeed. At Downers Grove North, Josh Friedman, WGN News.